Hey, what's going on? I am back. I got a new vehicle. I have traded in my Escalade and got a new truck. Got this big ass lifted up truck. And so I went to buy a stereo, and I wanted to get something that worked with my iPhone and worked with my iPad and could control TVs in the back for my kids. So I bought this thing. It's called a Kenwood something 9980. This thing is terrible. I don't know if anybody else has this thing. Do not buy it. It has lag. It doesn't work. It's the voice recognition stuff is awful. The factory stuff I had in my truck before was better than the stuff that I bought. So just a heads up, don't buy that piece of shit. So it's a nice day. Springtime is here. Playing some Call of Duty here. Seems like all my gameplays end up on like 4 maps. So after I did my video yesterday talking about why aren't all the maps played, I started to look back and see what maps I end up playing the most of, and I was pleasantly shocked to find out almost all my gameplays come on like 4 or 5 maps. I don't know, maybe those are my best maps, I guess, or something. I don't know. So but I want to talk some about the guns in the game a little bit. I've done a lot of kind of talking and thinking and playing with a lot of the better players, and I've kind of gotten to the point. I used to be the kind of player in Call of Duty where I would change my classes around almost every match. You know, every match I would swap guns or swap attachments or something like that, just because I get bored, or I don't know what it was, or just wanting to try something else, looking for something better for that specific map or that game type. Well, what I ended up thinking I would do is I'm going to go 1 month without changing my classes. So most likely I will have, since I only have 5 classes, I will probably go with 2 SMG classes and 2 assault rifle classes, and then 1 like kind of test class or whatever to use, just kind of knick-knack things for just to swap out for different maps if I need to. And I know that's a little different than what I just said, but the 4 main classes I will not change. So obviously I'm thinking that 2 of them are going to be ACR classes. One's going to be like sleight of hand, quick draw, dead silence. That's the typical, seems to be the typical competitive class. The second ACR class will be more of a specialist class and a pub class. So I will run some weird stuff on it, but specialist will get me to the stuff I kind of need. I hear this guy coming. That's why I turn around. And we had him kind of spawn trapped there, but when we took C, I didn't really have a choice. I had to move. But anyway, back to the classes. I'm kind of torn. I don't know which SMG to use. I know most competitive guys use a PP90, okay? But those same competitive guys, when they're playing pubs, use MP7s. Okay, well, so I'm torn. I may have one of each, but I'm not sure yet. And then my 5th class will probably end up being a search class with extreme conditioning. I'm not positive on that, but more than likely it will have a SMG and an extreme conditioning setup, or it will be a extreme conditioning search setup that I will swap out the guns for some different things. So I'm not sure exactly quite what I'm going to do with that. I do need some suggestions from you guys as to what you think, because I've gotten some pretty awesome suggestions from you guys, and I've made some changes to some classes, and it's worked really well. I think, personally, the ACR is the best gun in the game. I don't know. I think the SCAR is really good. I think those 2 SMGs I mentioned earlier are solid options. I'm just not sure any of them are better than the ACR. I think the ACR is good enough medium range. I think the ACR is good enough close range. I think they're all... I don't know. I think the SCAR is a lot better than people give it credit for. I think the SCAR with a silencer is a great weapon. I'm not sure it's... I think it's even with the ACR. So I see so many people in pubs, you know, run around with the dual attachments and using a red dot and a silencer. So I'm still kind of on the fence as to maybe the proficiency of things. I typically use kick or focus. Give me some feedback as to what which of those two, or you know, what proficiency you do like to use. I'm not even sure focus is the right thing to use. You know, I use it a lot because I don't like the view kick of when you're getting shot, you know, and it kicks your screen up. I'm not sure I like that at all. But I'm also I feel I have a good gun skill. Yeah, I'm not like freakishly good with my gun skill, but I feel I'm good. I'm decent. It's not phenomenal by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel it's good enough. You know, my accuracy is pretty solid with my game style. It hovers 17.5 to 19 is where my accuracy kind of lives. So I feel like my gun skill is good enough to be proficient in any style of play. You know, if I need to rush, I feel like my gun skill, I can be fast enough to do all that stuff, and to be you know, dangerous enough to get done what I need to get done. And then if I need to play more of an Overwatch role, which is what's going on right here, to make sure we capture a flag or do something, I feel like I can shoot long distance as well. So I don't know. Give me some pointers and some tips. What you guys think? You know, I want to get better. So and I'm relying on you guys to help me do that. I recorded my random class generation video last night. It went well. I played it by myself without any teammates, and we actually well, I'll let you watch it tomorrow on the team channel, but I was happy with the outcome. We'll just leave it at that. And I did my first interview last night. That should be going up on my channel tonight, so check that out. It's funny logistically, and I'm gonna change the format a little bit for the next time, but as the first one, I'm happy with it. And I think you guys will be too. It's just it's kind of a funny thing and awkward. It is awkward. So, but it was fun to do. So, just wanted to fill you guys in on what's going on. I appreciate everybody watching. And just to let you know, my brackets are boss. I got boss brackets, and I'm winning all my pools. So, I will talk to you guys later.